And welcome back, my fellow Silent Hill tourists. So let's play Silent Hill. Last time we made it to Midwich Elementary School because we have a reason to suspect that Cheryl might be here. At the very least, we found a page from her sketchbook saying a note to the school. Let's check out what we got in this place. First off, we've got a teacher's directory here. Kind of dangerous to leave out, honestly. We could get the teacher's personal information from this. More Ronaldo and Gordon, huh? That is actually a reference to the band Sonic Youth, specifically Thurston Moore, Lee Ronaldo, and Kim Gordon. They all do vocals, although Lee does it considerably less. Kim was the bassist for a long time until she transitioned to guitar, and Thurston was the main male vocals as well as guitarist. Place with songs and sound, Silver Guideposts, Untapped and Lost Tongues, Awakening in that ordained order. Strange. Not even sure what that could mean. And what's with these bloody books on the school desktops? 5 o'clock. Darkness that brings the choking heat. Flames render the silence awakening the hungry beast. Open time's door to beckon prey. Again, I can't even begin to suspect what that's referring to. And 10 o'clock. An alchemy laboratory. Gold in an old man's palm. The future hidden in his fist. Exchange for sage's water. Well, this means a whole lot of nothing to us right now, but it is talking about the central puzzle of the elementary school. I won't say it's in bad taste, but it does definitely seem out of place for a children's school. Just one more fun fact about Silent Hill. This school that we're in, Midwich Elementary, is actually modeled after the school from the Arnold Schwarzenegger film Kindergarten Cop, which is pretty funny, honestly. Not really sure why they went for that. I guess they just went with the first American school that they knew of when designing places. Speaking of things that we want to draw attention to, we've got gray children in here. We saw them initially in a dream sequence, but now they are out here for real, so maybe it wasn't just a dream. Whatever the case, they're not too difficult to take down. On hard mode, 5 bullets will take them down, and then you can go in for a kick. If you'd like to shoot them to death, then 7 bullets usually takes them down. Before we leave this courtyard, we want to take a look at this little doorway here. Looks like the school has its own clock tower, and the hands are stopped at 10 o'clock, eh? Kind of relates to those books that we were reading in the school's entryway. Heading into back into the school. We're on the opposite side now. Let's quickly run into this door back here. Find some handgun bullets, and you'll notice our radio is going off, but we're not under threat of anything in here, because what we've got are larval stalkers. These are a completely harmless shadow baby enemy who make little squeaky toy noises when they fall over or run away. Isn't that cute? But yes, they're completely harmless, and if you stand in their presence for a while, they'll just eventually fade away. Least threatening enemy in the game, for certain. Let's see if I can just juke around this guy. Nah. Alright, so we're going to be coming back through here, so we want to make sure that's clear up. Alright, my health's still in the green. Now, one thing that I did not draw attention to, and this is probably the weirdest mechanic in Silent Hill 1, when you ready your gun in the aiming stance... Oh, hey, get back down. If the gray children get back up, a single bullet will drop them back down. Give them another kick. But when you go into the aiming stance in Silent Hill 1, your gun automatically reloads, so you almost never see the manual reload unless you're fighting more than 2 enemies at a time and you get a little careless with counting your shots. It's incredibly unlikely you'll ever see it. So, another mechanic I'd like to go over is that we can strafe in Silent Hill, although it's a little less refined than it is in the future games. Whenever you press the strafe button, you'll always go at least a set distance, though you can continue to strafe just by holding it. Additionally, we can do a quick turn by pressing both the strafing buttons at once. I don't do this too often because it's a little finicky, and sometimes it'll accidentally register a strafe instead. And finally, if we're backing up and hit the run button, we will do a hop. This is pretty useless. You'll almost certainly do it when you don't intend to. Heading over here, we want to take this gray child out real quick. One thing to note about the gray children is that they are not present in the Japanese and European versions of the game. They were instead replaced with a enemy that we'll see later on, but they were deemed too... I'm not sure inappropriate is the word, but because they look so much like real children, ran a little too far there. Because they look so much like real children, it was considered grotesque to be shooting them. We'll want to pop a health drink here. I think that's the only gray child in this hallway. Yeah, so we're gonna head to the bathrooms at the end of this hallway first. Heading into this one. Sounds like somebody's crying. But we cannot do anything in this bathroom, so you'll hear that crying. That's just one of the environmental scares you can hear going into random rooms. What we do want to check out is this bathroom right here. Not that it's anything too helpful, but we'll find 2 gray children. One thing you'll notice about the gray children is that... Oops, let that guy get a little too close. One thing you'll notice about the gray children is because of their short height and how dark it is in here, Harry will frequently whiff shots on them unless you are at point-blank range, which is not desirable because they can very easily grab you. In fact, you never want to melee these things because they will grab you mid-swing, and that is just not desirable. So we always want to avoid that. Heading back down the hallway, we just want to check out the classroom at the end here. These classrooms usually have nothing but gray children in them, but this one does actually have an item for us to grab, just another health drink. Replace the ones that I've been using up. We just want to grab that real quick and then duck out of here. Heading into this hall right here, we want to head immediately into this room right here. This is the school's chemical storage for their lab experiments. Bit weird that an elementary school has a lab room, but whatever. Teaching the kids chemistry early, I suppose. Let's see, glucose, distilled water. Can't do anything with that. But we do have a chemical over here, a nondescript one. Let's get a better look at that. Let's see. Concentrated hydrochloric acid. Now, what could we possibly need that for? Well, whatever the case, Harry thought it was interesting enough to take. Maybe we could throw it at some monsters? That would be an idea, but unfortunately, no. The game is not sophisticated enough to allow that. We just want to quickly duck into the lab here. We can ignore those gray children since we don't actually need to go past that point in the hallway, and take some handgun bullets. Now, over here... looked like a hand, but it is just a statue. It's shut tight, but it's holding something. That book mentioned gold in an old man's hand. Well, we got some acid here. Let's see if we can't soften his grip a little bit. And fortunately for us, this is some extremely pure acid, so it works quickly and melts the statue in short order. There we go, we got a gold medallion. Now at this point, you need to return to the clock tower. Whenever you get one of these medallions, you have to use it right away before you can go on to the next step of the puzzle. We'll get into that once we actually get back there and utilize it. There are a lot of locked doors in the Midwich Elementary School. A lot of the double doors you cannot go through from the side that you first come across them at. You have to get to the other side to open them. I'm not too concerned about unlocking every door, though, so I'm only going to unlock the ones that we actually need to go through. Got another gray child here. If I was just playing for speed, I'd ignore this thing, but I do want to stick around in this room and actually look at something. So just to make sure that guy's not bothering me, we're going to take him out. But as you can see, the enemies are respawning pretty frequently. If you have only played on normal or easy mode, you wouldn't see enemies come back nearly as often when you kill them. Alright, so looks like this tower door is still locked, but if we look up, hey, the hands have advanced. It's 12 o'clock now. So it looks like once we put in the medallions, it advances the clock. Now, what purpose does that serve for our interests? Well, we don't know yet. But we don't really have much else direction here. We haven't found Cheryl yet, so we should stick to what we can identify as is actually having an effect on our surroundings. Now that we've gotten the old man's hand, we don't need to go back in that hallway. We're going to head back to the end of this hallway. I probably could have checked out the bathrooms when I was coming this way, but I thought it would be interesting just to hear the girl crying. We immediately wanted to just take a right and head into this room right here, the school's music room. Piano here. Now, if you came here before you deposited the gold medallion, the piano would be covered and you wouldn't be able to do anything with it. That's not an interesting enough detail for me to just show off, so I figured I'd just go ahead and put the gold medallion in. A tale of birds without a voice. First flew the greedy pelican, eager for the reward, white wings flailing. Then came a silent dove, flying beyond the pelican as far as he could. A raven flies in, flying higher than the dove, just to show that he can. A swan glides in to find a peaceful spot next to another bird. Finally, out comes a crow, coming quickly to a stop, yawning and then napping. Who will show the way? Who will be the key? Who will lead to the silver reward? Some kind of riddle that we've got here. And over here we've got piano. Looks like a handful of the keys are spattered in blood. Well, let's take a look at this thing. Probably only the keys that are covered in blood have anything interesting. Hey now, that one sounds like some kind of switch. Now, I wonder... Hey, a bunch of these are switches. Well, let's just hit them all. And I'm kind of just breezing through this puzzle, but yes, each of the birds corresponds to a key. Obviously, the birds with white plumage correspond to a white key. Birds with black plumage correspond to a black key. So we got the pelican, what was it, dove here, raven or whatever it was, and then a swan gliding into a next bird. This one you can only find out through trial and error. You just have to try out the keys and see which ones are switches. And then, of course, the lazy crow. Hit all the keys, and the silver medallion will pop out. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, so we've got our next medallion, so let's deposit that, and we can presume that the next thing we need to hit up will open up for us. Okay, let's take care of some of these gray children. One thing you can do is press left and right while aiming to snap between different targets. It's a little slow and laggy, though, so I don't do it too much. And just take these guys out. There's one more room that we can check out in this hallway here. This leads into the school's locker room. You guys hear something? Something's in the locker. Oh, what the heck? Let's check it out. Ooh. Yeah, it's just a kitty. Well, it was a kitty. Sounds awfully like a monkey just fell in a wood chipper. Well, I feel kind of bad. That cat would have been better off if we left it there. You do not have to come in this room. That's just a little bonus scene you can see if you're checking out everything here. Now, let's see. Okay, gray child here. Let's just quickly knock this guy down. And there's going to be another one coming up behind us. I'm just going to quickly... oh, never mind. I was going to shoot this one while it was down. When it comes to Harry's aiming priority, he'll always focus on targeting standing enemies over ones that are already on the ground. Although sometimes he makes some weird choices. We just want to duck into this classroom real quick because there's some handgun bullets for us. Grab that and oh boy, he's closing in. Alright, we made it out. Now that we've taken care of that, hey, you're supposed to stay dead. Yeah, we'll just blast through him and then go on past. And this will actually put us... Whoa, hey, whoa, that was lucky. We do want to kill this guy, actually, so give him 5 shots to drop him. Stomp him. And this leads us back to the double doors that led into the lobby. We can open these up now and find that some gray children have taken up residence here. Again, we want to clear these guys out since we're going to be coming back through here. Alright. And just give some swift kicks here. There we go. Now that we've got the silver medallion, we can fill out that other plaque that is on the clock tower. Sounds like a gray child has respawned, but he's nowhere near us, so yep. One thing that can be a bit finicky about item usage in Silent Hill is that sometimes you have to be standing in very particular spots to actually use the stupid things. There we go, a silver moon. Now that we've got that in, let's take another look at the door. Still locked, but now it's stopped at 5 o'clock. And, whoa, that guy actually got a lot closer than I was expecting. Alright, let's get through here. Now, it's not exactly clear where you have to go at this point, but one thing that we can access from the door that we just opened up is the basement. So, let's get into that. Take this guy down real quick. And you know what? Just give him a couple more taps to finish him off. And if you came in here earlier, you would find that only the school's boiler room is open, and you could find the boiler that would be, you'd be able to interact with it, but not able to do anything with it. Once we deposit the silver medallion, you can press the switch and activate the school's boiler, and for no particular reason, this actually unlocks the tower door. What the heck was that sound? I mean, I guess it was the boiler rumbling to life, but it didn't really sound like a boiler. It didn't sound like the clanking of machinery or the running of water or anything. Something to keep in mind. Now that we have done that, we can actually enter the clock tower. So let's go in here. Now what awaits us past here? I suppose Cheryl could be in here, but it seems a little unlikely. You guys hear something? Sounds like an air siren. It's awfully grody in here. I have to imagine the school's custodial staff doesn't come through here too often. Seems a little rusty around this side.
Where am I? Have I been here before? I don't remember this being here before.
Looks like we're still in the school, but not quite the school that we were just in. It's a weird marking, though. Everything seems to be a little bit darker and dingier now, and that's quite the accomplishment considering the environment that we were just in. But now we are in the Nightmare School. As you can see, the floors have become some nice wire mesh for us, and you will find... Oh, getting a little careless here. Alright, so we'll want to use up one of our first aid kits here. Don't worry about that, we'll be finding plenty of more. They're pretty rare in the early game. Hey, stay down. You deserve the kick to the head. They're pretty rare in the early game, but at this point we're going to start finding a lot more of them. We want to head into this room first to find a rubber ball. You can only speculate what you can do with this at this point, but it is required that we collect it before moving onward. You also want to check out this set of double doors here, leading into the rear exit of the place. Of course, the exit has been replaced with a industrial fan. Or actually, let me look at the map. What side are we on? Yeah, this is the rear exit. Almost forgot to grab the pack of handgun bullets here. Let's just take a stock of our bullets real quick, see how we're doing. Haven't been killing too many things. 78, that's more than enough. We definitely want to clear out the enemies in the hallway, and we're going to be finding plenty of handgun ammo in this place, so don't worry. Any door that I'm not checking, you can just assume that it's locked or broken. Okay. Ooh, we got a bunch of cockroaches in here. Luckily, we can just ignore these things. When they stop to bite you, they halt in place, so they're not terribly threatening. Let's just look here. Alright. Some of these benches have health drinks on them, but I'll fully admit I haven't fully memorized which ones do. Oh, what's this? Looks like somebody's been playing a game of cards here. But this one's a little bit different. Hey, it looks like there's a picture of a key on the back. Well, once again, we can only speculate what exactly that's for. Whoa, hey, whoa. I'm surprised I actually managed to avoid that. Yeah, there is nothing on any of these chairs, so we'll just go past these guys. It's a good idea to avoid the gray children in those square rooms if there isn't an item to grab. It's very easy to get surrounded and eat a bunch of knife swipes. Yeah, this is a fence, but it looks like there's got a little doorway on it. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with it right now. Alright, what do we got here? A couple more gray children approaching on us. They're no big deal. We're back on the entrance lobby again, so that door to our left should be the infirmary. Hopefully we can find some more medical supplies in there. I have a feeling we're going to need them. Yeah, let's check that out real quick. Okay, so once again there is a notepad here if you need to save your progress, but I think we're fine. I'll grab the first aid kit here, and another health drink inside the cabinet. Basically, the exact same pickups in the normal version of the school. Heading into this room right here is actually a very unique and important item. We want to quickly start moving to the right because we will be flanked by gray children on both sides. Wheelchair, but inside the wheelchair, or on the wheelchair rather, we find an ampule, the ultimate healing item. Heals you by 100%. Does not do anything else in this game. In future games, there's a stamina system, and the ampule also gives you unlimited stamina for, let's say, like between 2 and 3 minutes. You can unlock the way back into the courtyard here, which we don't need to do anything with at the moment, but later we will want to go back there. Yeah, let's just give this guy a quick kick. Alright, heading through here. Hey, this looks like that painting from the normal school. Oh, so we got some handgun bullets over here. Again, we're going to need plenty of these, because we have been going through a ton of it. Yeah, it's down to 69. Nice. But you may notice that the pattern on the door is the same as the pattern on this picture card, and there is a picture of a key on it. So stands to reason. If you examine the door, Harry will remark on how there is a slot in the middle, and can't see it too well on the pre-rendered background. Alright, so we're out in front of the bathrooms again. Well, let's check these out, see if there's any supplies in here. Just a bloody sink. Nothing in this one. Well, let's head back out of here. Alright, hey, where'd the door go? Huh. Oh, what do you know? We're on the second floor now. The architecture is a bit on the more chaotic side in the Nightmare world, but it's worth your while to warp to the second floor, even if it's just a bunch of dead ends, because we find a cache of some handgun bullets and shotgun shells. Now, we have shotgun shells, but where's a shotgun to use them with? Well, once we return to the first floor and going into this bathroom, we'll warp you back there. We can go into the other bathroom. And, looks like something's in the stall. This guy's having a far worse day than I'll ever have. But that's neither here nor there. What do you got to say on this, Harry? We can only speculate. We can only speculate. Fortunately, we have a shotgun here. I have a feeling this guy's not going to be using it anymore, so we'll just grab that. Looks like something's written on the stall, though. Leonard Ryan, the monster lurks. Yeah, I have to wonder too, but we can only assume that it's something important. Everything in Silent Hill seems to have some degree of significance to it. Nothing on this bench here, so we'll just move on our way. Head into the classroom here. And once again, we will find ourselves surrounded by enemies, so let's just do a quick run. Fortunately, nothing too threatening here. Got another bug to deal with in here, but these things are not too threatening. You know what? Give it 2 shots. Oh, one heck of a bug, though. I think I can take 2 bullets. Yeesh. Got some handgun bullets here. Hey, fancy phones. Wish I had a blue phone like this. Unfortunately, and perhaps not surprisingly, the phone is not working, so let's just get out of here. Huh?
Daddy, help me. Daddy, where are you?
Cheryl!
Well, that wasn't ominous at all. But maybe that may just be a lead. Maybe she's calling from inside the school. We can hope. Yeah, where could she have gone? With all these monsters around, I can't imagine just, a little girl getting through this safely. Oh dear. And here is a nasty room. Okay, we're in a bad spot here, so let's see. Oh no. Ooh. Yeah, we are getting shown the business right now, down to red, so let's try and create some distance between us and these guys. But we do want to clear these guys out. It is not good to be here right now. We'll give this guy a kick, take him down. Fortunately, once the creeper is down, we can much more easily deal with these guys. Give that guy a couple shots, give you a couple shots, and we'll give you a kick. And seems like something else is in here. Oh, this guy? Yeah, you get a shot. Ooh. Oh, I thought something was approaching from the other side. Okay, we've got this situation under control. Just checking to see if there was a health drink there. I always forget which benches have the health drinks on them. Heading up to the second floor here. We'll find that we're on the side that has the roof access. Now, if you went to the roof in the normal school, you'd just find that the door leading to it is locked, so I didn't really think it was worth checking out. But we need to come to the roof in the Nightmare School. Now, heading over to the back corner here, the camera will switch perspective to show you this hole. There's a key in there, but we can't reach it. If only we had something to knock it loose. And look over here. There's another hole. You know what? I have an idea. Or I got a feeling, anyway. Let's plug this thing up. I don't really have much use for this rubber ball, so let's just throw this down here. Stops it up quite nicely. Seems to be perfectly sized for it. And we have a drainage valve for the school's water tower. So yes, that is the purpose of the rubber ball. If you attempt to run the drainage valve without stopping that hole up with the rubber ball, all the water would just go down in that and not make it to the drain with the key. So, we've managed to drain the key out, but of course that doesn't do us much good from here. So we gotta find where that drainage valve or that drainage pipe exits to. Fortunately for you, my lucky viewers, I know where it is, so let's just head straight to that. And that's all you need to do with the roof on your first playthrough. There's a bit of a special thing you can do with it if you're on New Game Plus, or Next Fear as the game calls it. But that's neither here nor there. It'll be a while before we can actually do anything with that. Now we are unlocking a way back to the courtyard, because the drainage pipe leads right into the courtyard, specifically to the left of the stairs, and we get a key. You need to get this key. This is a classroom key. There will be a classroom that when you come across it, it'll be locked, and you will be unable to progress if you do not have this key, so be sure to grab it. Very easy to forget when you're running through the game a lot more quickly. There were a couple of times on my repeat playthroughs where I forgot the key and I had to double back for it. With that all taken care of, we've got two options for heading here. We could go through this door, or we can go this way. We want to head this way. First off, I just want to grab this health drink on the bench here. Need plenty of these. We've been getting surrounded by the Grey Children a lot. Heading into this room, we're going to find even more Grey Children. Oh dear. Trying to grab those bullets quickly. Nope. Okay. So let's just focus on taking these guys down. Okay, whoop. Yeah, taking a bit of damage here, but it's not a huge deal. Yeah, just finish that guy off. Sadly, could not get these handgun bullets without wasting a bunch in return, but that's just what we gotta deal with sometime. This is what all these health drinks we've been grabbing are for. So yeah, this is one of those situations where if you move just right as you enter the room, you can grab those handgun bullets, no problem. I did not take the correct course of action, so I ended up just getting stabbed to death. Here we get some shotgun shells, and fortunately no enemies for us to deal with if Harry wants to grab the things. Sometimes the detection zones for grabbing items can be a little finicky. We just want to immediately head into this room here, and then we are in front of the music room. That's locked. Oop, hey, no, Harry, wrong one. Yeah, Harry's auto-targeting does not always prioritize the enemy that's about to hit you, which is particularly annoying when said enemy can go down in one shot. Oh, well. Now, what we do need to check out is the locker room. The double doors at the end of the hallway are locked, so don't even bother. Hey, you guys hear that banging? Another cat trapped in here? I mean, I guess we can set it free. Hopefully this one won't get eaten. Wait a second. Well, that's creepy. Well, I guess there's nothing else for us. Another dead-end room again. Let's just get out of here. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so searching that door, of course, gives you a perhaps predictable scare, but we need to go through that because we get the library reserve key. I didn't check out the library in the main world just because our path didn't really take us there. There's nothing in there except a first aid kit. You can go through the library reserve, but that room also has nothing in it, so I didn't really feel it was worth checking out. Now that we've got this, though, we want to... Oh, hey, no, we just immediately want to go into here. Now there are enemies in this room, and of course I blundered right into one, but we've done everything we want to here, so let's just quickly go through. Yeah, I should have just immediately took a right when I entered. We'll head to the end here, and now we will go back to those double doors that we came across when we first entered the second floor. The lab room and the chemical room are both locked, so no reason to check those out. Hey, oh. I'm trying to hit you. And give them both kicks. Right in the groin. Cruelty to children, cruelty to children. Heading into the library reserve, you just immediately want to head left here because there is a first aid kit for us to pick up. Looks like someone's dropping something. Yeesh, all these hanged corpses. Yeah, this place definitely sets you on edge. It is actually, if you're playing this game at night with headphones, the environmental atmosphere and ambience is just excellent. This game is immaculate with that. Hey, there's a book here. Hearing this, the hunter armed with bow and arrow said, "I will kill the lizard." But upon meeting his opponent, he held back, taunting. He was afraid of a reptile. At this, the furious lizard hissed, "I'll swallow you up in a single bite." Then the huge creature attacked, jaws opened wide. This was what the man wanted. Calmly drawing his bow, he shot into the lizard's gaping mouth. Effortlessly, the arrow flew, piercing the defenseless maw, and the lizard fell down dead. So, I wonder if that means anything. I have to imagine that's what the little note in the bathroom with the shotgun was talking about. Just taking a look at my health here. Yeah, we're topped off. But now we are on the other side of the second floor. Let me just see here. Yeah, no health drinks. I always keep expecting health drinks, and they're just never there. But this is where we needed the classroom key. If we did not have it, well, we'd get to turn around. Okay, they're all approaching from that side. Let's just let them come in, and then we can kite around. No handgun bullets or anything on those chairs, so we can just go past. This room is empty. Hey, there's a health drink. Always love seeing these. Drink health drink. They're healthy for you. And yeah, that's all that there is in this room. Head into here, and looks like we got a bunch of stuff. Another health drink on the bench, as I was expecting. There we go. Good stuff. Whoa. Ugh. So many of these things. Okay, there we go. And we'll just finish these guys off. There we go. I don't do too much target switching in this game just because it's kind of slow, laggy, and inconsistent. I don't really like doing it too much. Alright, but we are finally on the other side of this gate. Now we can unlock this and head back to the infirmary to save our progress, but where's the fun in that? So let's heal ourselves up here, and we definitely want to equip the shotgun now. Heading down the stairs here, we will once again be in the basement with the boiler room. First, we want to head to the left. This door would be locked in the normal school, or rather the lock would be broken, but in the nightmare school, we find a whole bunch of goodies for us. 2 packs of shotgun shells and another ampule. This is one of 3 ampules in the game. 2 of the 3 ampules in the game are located within the school. Where could we find the 3rd and final one? Well, I'll leave that up to your imagination. Heading into here, we've got another puzzle to solve, and this is one I'm not really sure how you're supposed to solve other than through trial and error. We've got 2 valves here on each side of the door, and we can turn them left or right. To solve this puzzle, you have to turn the right valve left 2 times, and then go over to the left valve and turn it right once. I am not, as I said, I'm not sure how you're supposed to figure this out other than trial and error. If there's anything in the game that hints that that's the solution, I've never seen it. I've never seen anyone draw attention to it, so yeah, it's strange. But it's not too difficult once you know the solution. It's just kind of a speed bump. What awaits us past here? Well, we found an elevator, and it just immediately takes us down. Oof, that's creepy. Hey, what the heck is that on the other side? Well, my friends, that is our first boss, the Split Lizard. And remember that fairy tale? We need to get this guy to open his maw. But he's not going to do that right away. So first, you want to go in and just plug him in with 6 shotgun blasts. Alright, when he slows down there. Whoops, accidentally hit it again, so went into a reload there. And we want to get to his side. You want to get close to him and fire into his gaping maw. Now, if you're playing on normal mode, that would be enough to kill him right there. But on hard mode, we have to give him about 6 shots into the maw. Come on. There we go. Alright, and screw up and get eaten. But yeah, to get him to bite, you just have to go in a little close. Just plug him with a shot, and that should be enough. Do not keep backing up. If you keep backing up, he will not open his maw.
Huh? What was that? Who in the hell was that?
That girl, she looked a lot older than Cheryl, but she did look pretty noticeably similar to her. Wonder what that could be about. Huh, looks like there's a key. Kay Gordon, huh? Oh, I wonder what Kim Gordon's got to do with this. We're done with the shotgun for a bit. It'll be a little while before we can use it freely once again. We'll just be heading on our way. Heading up the stairs here. Yeah, somebody's ringing a church bell. Fortunately for us, we can easily locate the Balkan Church on our map here. Not sure if that's the only church in Silent Hill, but that's got to be the only one close enough to actually be ringing a bell that we can hear it from here. Alright, let's unlock the door. So, All the double doors are locked in the school for some reason. Not really sure what the deal is with that. We just unlock them. Now, we have the Kay Gordon key, but where exactly can we use it? Well, we know that Kay Gordon's one of the teachers here. So we just look it up, and Harry marks down the address on his map. It's pretty easy to miss that, actually. We'll get outside the school. You can cycle between your different maps from the main map screen, but we'll just get outside the school and immediately bring up our Silent Hill map. Alright, so let's get out into the street here. And the Kay Gordon house is just across the street from the school. Very convenient living arrangements for her. Makes it easy to get to work. I have similar easy commute to my work. The amount it'll save you on gas money, let me tell you. Okay, so let's head down a little bit here. Yeah, I'm going a little bit further. Yeah, sorry, got a bit disoriented there. That's not the right way. We want to head over to the sidewalk here. Forgot how close to, like, just straight across the school was from it. Alright, turning into the alley, we are on our way to Kim Gordon's house. Yep. As soon as I bump into a wall. I haven't seen too many bonks in the game so far, so gotta get at least one going. Got a groaner here, but we'll just leave him about his business. No need to harass the doggy. And we've made it to Kay Gordon's house, so let's just unlock the door here. Kim Gordon, like all the residents of Silent Hill, she just kind of keeps ammo strewed around her house. We used quite a bit of it in the school, so we could definitely use some resupply here. Let's just grab this. Let's see how we're doing on ammunition. Alright, we got plenty of space to pick up more. We're not really going to be doing any shooting out in the streets of Silent Hill, so I will be reserving my ammo for the next major thing that we get to, but that will be saved for the next video, so let us save our game here and call it a video. So, we did quite a bit. We finished off the normal school, the nightmare school, killed a giant lizard, but no Cheryl Mason. Where the heck could she be? We can only hope that she didn't get killed by the monsters already. But we gotta keep a good outlook on this, so that is where we'll leave the video. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, though, goodbye.